Any man who preaches water as a route to salvation, as a road to salvation, he is in the flesh. He is not of the spirit. He is not in the spirit. He is in where? In the flesh. Because water is of the flesh. Today, when we talk about baptism, the only thing people think about is water. Dipping somebody inside water. That is what people think about. How can you say that until you dip somebody inside water, the person is not born again? How can you say that until you shook somebody inside water, dirty water? There is no water here that is clean. No water that is clean. Every water is dirty. Even the one you are drinking is still dirty. Even the one you bought as bottled water is not still a clean water. It's not clean water. It's still a dirty water. John chapter 3 from verse 3 to 8. He said, Jesus answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God. So what does it mean to be born again? Nicodemus said unto him, How can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? Jesus answered, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water, which is of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of who? Of God. Born of water does not mean water. Born of water is the same as born of the Spirit. In that context, water was used symbolically to explain the work of the Spirit, which is cleansing. Water is used here symbolically to explain the work of the Spirit when it comes into a man, which is to do what? To cleanse. Jesus is quoting from Ezekiel. He's explaining from Ezekiel 36 verse 25 to 26. He was explaining the work of the water. Put it up, John chapter 3. So, born of the water, the word "andia" is kai in the Greek, which is used for further explanation. In some context, it's used for conjunction, but in this place, it's used for further explanation, meaning that the word water is explained further by using the word spirit. So how do I know that? When you look at verse 6, verse 7, verse 8, water was never used again, but the word spirit was repeatedly used for about 3 times in that context, meaning the emphasis of the teacher, emphasis of Jesus here is not water, but it is the Spirit. So born of water is not water baptism. Born of water here is the same as to be born of. Look at John chapter 4. Glory. Jesus using the water as for the Spirit. Jesus using the water for the Spirit. John chapter 4 verse 10 to 14. Jesus using water for the Spirit. Jesus answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that saith to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldest have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. Somebody say living water. Hey, can I hear you say louder? Say living water. The woman was talking about physical water, but Jesus was using water to describe something that is spiritual. Yes, next verse 11. He said, The woman saith unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with. You do not have anything you will use to draw this water, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? Where do you get that living water from? Amana, see who see a taker. So they were thinking, the woman was thinking of ordinary water, but Jesus was talking about something more than ordinary water. Are you following what I'm saying here? So he said, How can you draw this living water? You do not have rope. The Next verse. Jesus spoke in parables, and that is why you must not take the words of Jesus literal. In all his teaching, he taught in what? In parables. In John chapter 16 verse 25, he said, I say nothing to you except in parable. Except in parable. Except in parable. Put it up. So, art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the way and drank thereof himself, and his children and his cattle? You know, most time when we say water baptism does not save a man, do you know what they told us? They said, you are a small boy. Are you bigger than our forefathers who has been preaching that water baptism is what save a person? Are you bigger than them? That was what the woman was telling Jesus. You are talking about how are you bigger than our father Jacob, who gave us the well? Revelation are progressive. Revelation are what? And progressive. If our forefather does not know what they're supposed to know, we must not stay in where they know. We must go beyond what they know and know what we supposed to know. And thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the way and drank thereof himself, and his children and his cattle, all of them partake of it. Jesus answered and said unto her, whosoever drinketh of this water shall taste again. If they dip you for physical water, say now water baptism, if you come off, your body goes dry again.